Joanna Bolme, congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Oregon Music Hall of Fame. You're being inducted as a side player.
Mm-hmm.
And you're a multi-instrumentalist, but what would you say that your instrument of choice is?
I play the bass.
The
mainly,
bass,
yeah.
on the main.
Mm-hmm.
How did music find you? What brought you into the world of music? What kind of inspirations?
My parents listened to a lot of music. They had good taste. We listened to a lot of Pink Floyd and Stevie Wonder and Ohio Players and Rolling Stone, like good stuff, which I found out a lot of my friends didn't have that luxury. So I guess that was the beginning. And then just, being an angry kid, needing to express that sort of
Needing to what?
Express my anger, I guess. That's kind of how I started playing music.
Well, and rock and roll helps that.
Yeah.
Get the anger out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different reasons that people get into music.
Yeah, in high school it was Reagan, so yeah.
So you have many talents outside of being a side player, and I was really pleasantly surprised to discover that among them is being a recording engineer.
Yes.
And that included the work of Elliott Smith.
Yes, I did work on some of Elliott's stuff. I worked at Jackpot with Larry Crane, who I don't know if you've interviewed yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, I was the first intern at Jackpot Recording Studios.
What made you do that? What made you decide, I want to get behind the music?
I think I had been in bands for a while, and I sort of wanted to break from that, but I still wanted to work on music somehow, and I wanted to know how it sort of got made that way, and I just sort of started. Then Larry and Elliott were starting the studio, and so I just kind of hung out and picked their brain.
Wasn't Elliott one of Larry's very dear friends?
Yeah.
So you got to see that all in action.
We dated too, so.
Oh, nice.
So I was
nice
around
little piece of
him
history.
quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry that he's no longer with us.
Yeah, we all are.
But he's left a wonderful legacy.
Oh, yeah.
But for you, Joanna, you worked with Richmond Fontaine, recording them, and Fernando. These are very well-known names in the Portland scene.
They were
How are
fun
you
sessions.
seeing? How do you view the Portland scene musically these days?
Well, it's big now. It's a lot. I mean, I can't even keep track of all the bands and venues now. I think it was a little bit smaller when I was kind of when I first started. So now it's it's great. It's thriving, I guess, is how I would describe it. There's just stuff going on all the time.
So you're able to do your side player work and your engineering work?
I don't do much engineering anymore. I sort of I kind of lost interest. The Pro Tools thing, and then I was too busy touring and stuff.
So do you need a day job for yourself?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You have one?
I don't right now. No.
But it's one of those things that it's always interesting to see how musicians always end up having to have the day job.
Yeah. No, I'm sure it's coming.
So as a side player, talk about the rewards of being a side player.
Well, I guess the main reward is that you don't always, you aren't the one that gets mobbed when you leave.
That's
the
a reward?
venue.
That's not a sad thing.
No, I think it's a reward. I guess I don't know. Being a side player, as a musician, I enjoy playing music with other people, and I like to bounce off of other people's energy and what other people are putting out. So I feel like, the people that I play with, we're pretty tight, and that's like a fun, interesting relationship that we have. So I guess that's the biggest reward for me, is just getting to play with people that I like and bounce off of.
And what are the challenges of being a side player?
I think the biggest challenge is that people don't really have any idea about the contributions that you make to the music. They kind of assume that the songwriter did everything, you know. So sometimes you got to bite your tongue. I think that's the biggest challenge for me is
What kind of genres do you like to work in?
rock mainly, some folk. I want to start a country band with my girlfriends, like vintage country.
Like what like who?
Like Reba, the Judds, maybe it's Don Williams.
Classic country.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you feel, and how do you get your gigs? Do they reach out to you, or do you approach people sometimes, or?
Well, I play mainly with Stephen Malcolmus. That's like my main
That's your main
gig.
job.
So, and that's been nearly 20 years that I've been doing that. So, I've also played with Quasi in that time, and then I have like a Shadow Mortons is another band I have with my friends. But those are all just kind of one-off type things.
Right.
But my main gig is what I do, which with the Jicks. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's next on your to-do list?
Probably start that country band. I guess.
We'll
Yeah.
be looking for that,
Yeah.
Joanna Bolme. We'll be looking for
Yeah.
that. Well, congratulations once again on being inducted into the Oregon Music Hall of Fame as a side player,
Yeah.
among the many things that you
Yeah.
do
Well, thank you.
and that you will continue to do. How is it feeling for you?
Good. Yeah. Yeah. I was quite surprised when I got the call from Terry. So it's great. Yeah.
Well, we'll continue to look for you playing with Stephen and looking for that country band.
Okay. Thanks.
Great to meet you.
You too.